In progress.
A very good morning to all of you on this Friday morning. Welcome to the session. Come to sit comfortably, both sides of your trunk lengthened, both sitting bones evenly on your support, so that you're not leaning more to the right nor the left. Take your arms out to the side. Broaden at the chest, the collarbones. Lengthen the wrists away from each other. Turn your palms to face forward. Turn your palms to face up. Breathing in, raise up your arms. Join your palms together, join your fingers together. Lift the shoulder blades. And as you breathe out, release your palms and your fingers and rest the thumb in front of the sternum. The other four fingers moving away. Take a slow, long, deep breath in. Breathe out and release. We'll begin by chanting Om 3 times. Once more, a slow, long, deep breath in. Slowly release your hands. Open your eyes. We will continue with the extension of the side body and the lengthening of the hamstrings today. Place your fingertips slightly behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Take your arms out to the side. Turn your palms to face forward. Turn the palms to face up. Breathing in, raise up your arms. Join your palms together. Join your fingers together. And can you shoot up the middle finger? Feel the sides of the trunk lifting, the shoulder blades lifting. Keeping your palms together. As you breathe out, gently side stretch to the right. Just as much as you can, keeping both your sitting bones on the floor. Breathe in to come up and over to the left. As you breathe out, a gentle side stretch to the left. Breathe in to come up. Release your hands. Placing your fingertips on the floor, roll the shoulders back. Take your right hand behind you in line with the spine, your left hand over your right knee. Breathing in, lift the side of the trunk, and as you breathe out, soften the abdomen to gently twist over to your right. Breathing out, release your gaze, release your arms, and change sides. Left hand behind you in line with the spine, right hand over the left knee, gaze forward, breathing in, lift. And as you breathe out, move with the navel first, then the shoulder blades, then the shoulders, and lastly your chin. Breathing in, lift the sides of the trunk, and as you breathe out, soften the abdomen. Breathing out, release your gaze, release your arms. Extend your legs out, V-shape into Upavishta Konasana, feet facing up, heels away from you, toes towards you. Interlace your fingers in front of you, rotate at the wrist, turn the palm away from you. Breathe in and raise up your arm. Push your thighs down, soften the abdomen, stretch the armpit and lift your wrist. From here, reach forward, hold on to your toes, your knees, or your shins, wherever you can reach. Move the armpits up and look up. Release your arms, fold your legs in for Baddha Konasana, just a gentle Baddha Konasana. Change the bind, the interlock of your fingers, rotate at the wrist, turn the palm away from you. Breathe in and raise up the arm. Stretch the armpit, lift the front body, lift the side of the top. Move your knees down away from you. Release your arms. Come to lie on your back for Supta Padangustasana. So lying on your back, take your strap, wrap it around the ball of the foot, and straighten your right leg. Extend the left leg away from you. Move your thigh away from you. Draw the toes towards you, open the backs of the knees. Can you now soften in the pose? Release the abdomen, release the spine. There's a gentle stretch of both legs with the heels away from you and the toes towards you. As you breathe out, can you draw your heel closer to you, keeping the legs stretched? Release into this pose. Feel the hip release, the lower back release. Hold the strap with the right arm, right hand. Take the left hand across, and as you breathe out, release your right leg to the right side and draw your navel to the center. Don't hold the breath, keep breathing in and out. Raise up your right leg. Bend the knee, release the strap. Take the strap onto your left foot. See that your strap is not twisted. Place the strap on the ball of the foot and straighten the leg. Move the thigh away from you. Open the backs of the knees and now soften into the pose. Soften the abdomen. Release the spine, release the hips. Slowly draw the foot towards you. Keep the arms straight. And now as you breathe out, hold the strap with your left hand. Take your left leg out straight to the side and the right arm extended. The opening of the hips, the softness of the abdomen. Rotate your navel away from the leg so the navel is facing up. Raise up your leg. Bend the knee. And from here, can you roll over onto your side? Take your arm across, a full stretch of the right side, placing your left hand on the floor. Lengthen your heel away from your hip, lengthen your wrist away from the arm. Place your left hand on the floor. Support your head. And where you are comfortable, whether it's having the foot on the shin or the thigh, stay there. Move the knee away from you and the navel faces forward. If you need to support your trunk, it's perfectly fine. But focus on the extension of the right side and the opening of the hip. Find your breath, release into this pose. You can choose to stay here, feeling the length of the right side and the opening of the hip, or you can take the strap, wrap it around your foot, and work to straighten your right leg, drawing the foot towards you. So it's the same T shape of your body that you had when you were lying down in Supta Padangustasana. Feel the openness of the hips, the navel facing forward, and draw your leg in. Ideally, you want the leg to be 90 degrees to the floor, but you can walk that slowly. The heel of the bottom leg moves away from you, lengthen the tailbone and look forward. Soften and melt into this pose. You'll find that after a few days of practice, these poses become a little easier. Lengthening the tailbone brings stability to the abdominal area as well. Release. If you can, hold on to your toe and stretch up. If not, keep your leg where it is. Release. Straighten your leg. Release the arm. Press to come up and over to the other side. Keep that the left side of your body is fully extended. So your heel is in line with your hip, which is in line with the shoulder and your elbow. Support your trunk with the right hand if you need to, and raise up. Navel away from the knee and the knee away from the navel. You can choose to keep your foot here, it's perfectly fine. Support your trunk. Thereafter, you can choose to move the foot closer. Open the hips, the knee faces up. Take the strap, wrap it around your foot, and walk to straighten the leg. Draw the leg in towards you, keeping the openness of the hip, the navel facing forward. Keep the arms straight. Soften the abdomen and melt into them. And you can release your belt and hold on to your toe. So whichever pose you choose is perfectly fine based on your capacity. And learn to melt into this pose, soften into the pose. Find your breath. Feel the openness of the hips, the softness of the abdomen, the full length of your left side. Slightly bend the knee, release. Make sure your body is straight. And roll over onto your abdomen after you've released. Place your elbows on the floor. And as a recovery, just hold your cheeks, lengthen the elbows, and release the abdomen. Release your forearm to the floor once again. Pressing your forearms and palms onto the floor. Tuck the toes under and come onto your knees. Lift the hips and stretch into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And work to straighten your legs. Release your knees onto the mat. Come to sit. So just watch. When we are doing the Supta Padangusth Asana with one leg extended and our body maintain the shape of a T in different positions. So the same happens with Adho Mukha Svanasana, Ekapada, just a gentle extension of the legs where we form the T shape of the body. Let me show you. From Adho Mukha Svanasana, keep the knees bent, then work to straighten the leg, and then you lift one leg up. You still have the same T shape of your body. You'll find that your thighs are 90 degrees to each other. Release, and then gently change sides, moving the heels away from you and the toes towards you. Let's try it together, twice on each side. Come onto your knees. Walk your palms, one hand forward. Tuck the toes under and stretch into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Walk the feet together if you have to, and then slowly raise up your right leg, stretching the heel away from you, and find that T shape, that 90 degree between your legs again. Release, come down, and change legs. Release the right leg again. Extend the heel away from you. Release, change, left leg. Release both legs, come up to your knees and sit back. The importance of these poses is that just like you have your right hand and your left hand, either one stronger than each other, you have the same with your legs. So having both your legs equally strengthened will have a positive impact on your hips. Come to stand. Take a support of the chair if you need to. So we're going to form the T shape again. This time we're going to introduce one more asana. It's an asana that brings freedom and lightness to the body. But the concept is the same. It's known as Ardha Chandrasana with one leg up. I'm just going to show it to you. Step your feet apart. Turn your right leg out to 90 degrees. Don't do it yet. Watch. Extend your arms, keeping the hips open. Release into Utthita Trikonasana. Bend the front knee. Release the top hand onto your hip. The hips are open, the navel is facing forward. The same principle. Now, step your right hand forward. If you've got a chair in front of you, you can use a chair. Straighten your right leg and lift the left. The same position and then pick up your. Using the chair is much easier. If you don't have a chair, you can use a yoga block. From Utthita Trikonasana, bend the front knee, move your block, and the lightness of the spine, extension of the release, come down. Let's do it together. Stand with your feet together. Step your feet apart into Utthita Trikonasana. Take your arms out. Turn your right leg out to 90 degrees, your left leg in slightly. As you breathe out, extend over to your right side. Release your top hand onto your hip. Bend the front knee and place your hand either on the block to the outside of your small toe or onto the chair. Step your back leg in. Move the block forward and lift. Lift onto your straight leg. Both legs moving away from you. If you want to practice against a wall, it's perfectly fine. Feel the openness of the chest, the navel facing forward, and the extension of the back. Your legs still have this T shape. And release it, come down. And let's change side. This pose brings lightness to the body and to the mind. Stand with your feet hip apart. Turn your left leg out to 90 degrees, your right leg in slightly. Extend the arms out, open the chest. As you breathe out, release into Utthita Trikonasana. If you need to stay, it's perfectly fine. Place your top hand onto your hip. Bend the front knee. Take your arm, chair, or the block, and walk to straighten both your legs. Then the top arm up, or you can keep it on your hip. This is known as a half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Take your time, find your balance, use whatever prop, hold onto a chair, a table, your block. Come up, turn the feet to face forward, and step your feet together. So, due to the limited time, we can practice this for a short period of time, but at home, you can practice this more frequently. Step your feet apart once again. This is the Prasarita action. Take your arms out to the side. Release your hands onto your hips. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe in and look up. As you breathe out, hinge at the hips, hold forward. Release your fingertips onto the floor and can you widen your legs as far as possible. Forward. Feel the hips softening. Can you move your thighs away from each other, move your knees away from each other, and place the weight of the body onto the outer foot? You'll find that this brings a release to the legs and to the hips as well. Slowly, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Walk your legs together. Breathe in, raise up your arms. And as you breathe out, release your arms to the side and come to stand in Tadasana. Eyes closed. Now with your eyes closed, feel your awareness spreading to both the right side and the left side of your body. Feel that the body is firm, yet quiet on the inside. Feel that same awareness expanding out from the crown of your head into this pranic atmosphere, into the sky. From your feet, feel your awareness and your energy running into the ground. In this Tadasana, feel the expansiveness of your being, this unlimited expansiveness of your being. Become quiet, become still. Release your hands up to your hips. Step your feet apart. Breathe in, raise up the arms. As you breathe out, hinge at the hips. Gently fold forward, giving the spine a stretch. Place your hands on your hips, a slight bend in the knee. Breathe in to come up. And come to sit. Come to lie flat on your back. And place your left ankle on your right thigh and hold behind your thigh. With both hands, draw the right knee towards the chest. Keep the right foot soft and move your left knee away from you. Feel the release of the hips. Release the foot. Change legs. Place the right ankle over the left thigh. With both hands, keeping the foot soft, draw your knee in. The left knee moves into the body and the right knee moves away from you. Keep the abdomen soft. Focus on your exhalation as you release the abdomen to the floor. Release your legs. With both hands, draw both knees in towards the chest. Feel the softness of the abdomen. Release your feet onto the mat. Straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg. Roll your thighs out. Soften the abdomen. Turn the upper arm away from you, palm facing up. Roll out your thighs to the side. Release the shoulder blades to the floor. Feel the rise and fall of the belly as you breathe in and breathe out. Place both your hands on the abdomen. Raise up your knees, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Feel the openness of the chest, the softness of the abdomen. Raise up your right arm all the way past the right ear. Roll over onto your right hand side. Press with your left hand. Hand comes. Sit with your eyes closed, sit on your support. Feel the lift of the trunk. Find that your outline, your pose, is firm without any tension, but feel the inside of your body absolutely quiet. Once again, feel the expansiveness of your awareness all around you, above you, below you. Find your breath again. Soft, long inhalations and slow exhalations. Join your palms together. Take a slow, long, deep breath in. As you breathe out, release your chin to the chest. Taking this time to give thanks to yourself for nourishing your body, your mind, and your spirit. As you breathe in, raise up your head, release your hands, and open. Thank you very much for joining us. This was a rather intensive week where we focused on the opening of the hips, the lengthening of the hamstrings. But all these poses will help us with our future postures. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on the mat on Monday. Thank you.
Recording stopped.